You've only got one weapon above level 50. A row and a half of upgraded artifacts, that's literally all we have to work with. We don't even have any artifact XP or artifact pieces for the strongbox. I don't know about this one, guys. I'm not sure if I can actually do this. Hello and welcome everyone to another video. In this video, we're gonna be fixing Dan's account. Dan has started playing this game around 2 years ago, back in 2023. He took a break around when Inazuma came out, came back around where Sumero and Fontaine came out, but then he took a really long break. And when he just came back right now around Natlan's release, everything was getting a little too overwhelming for him. That's all I needed to hear to fix this account. So will I be able to fix this account using an entire 68 fragile resin? Well, stay tuned to find out. Now, as always, before we do anything, let's set up some goals and plans for this account. The first thing we need to do is to have 2 teams with at least 1 build DPS in each of them. Each of these teams have to be able to clear domains, kill bosses, and clear the abyss without any issues. Our second goal is we're going to try to help him beat that floor 10 in the abyss, which he stopped at chamber 3, not getting full stars. So we're gonna try to boost that all the way up to floor 11 and getting all the stars all the way to chamber 3. And for our last goal, we're gonna be trying the normal mode in the theater. Currently we only have 9 selectable characters, so we're gonna need to build at least 3 more characters so we can beat this. Alright, now that all our goals and plans are set up, let's see what this account has to offer for us. Okay, weapons wise, it's actually not that bad. We just need to upgrade these weapons. At least we have a lot of weapon XP, so that's a good thing. That's a good amount of weapons though. I feel like we can use this pretty well. Just a lot of them need upgrades. They're only like level 50, 20, 40. So that's definitely gonna need to change. Now for artifacts, that's probably where most of the resin is gonna go to. Not just because of the artifacts, but because of the XP. We have no artifact XP. We're probably gonna have to spend at least half of the resin just to get that. So hopefully it goes well with artifacts, because this will be really hard. We don't really have too much character XP materials, so we're probably gonna need to do a lot of ley lines, especially for Mora too. We only have 1.2 million. We're gonna need at least 4 or 5 million here. It's gonna be a lot of artifacts and weapons that need to be upgraded. And leveled up characters too. We've got some billets here, so we can maybe craft up some weapons if we need to. Although I don't really think we will have to do that. I think we have good enough amount of weapons. And we have 68 fragile resin to do all of that. Let's hope it's enough. Alright, let's go check out the characters. Okay, we actually have a handful of good characters, specifically also for floor 11 here. Electro and Cryo are pretty good here. I would like to use Zhang Ling as well in Bennett, because we do need Pyro. Now I could use the 5-star weapon I had on Fischl here and go Jeffrey use Fischl with clorinde and just play an overload team. But I think I'll stick to a national team since I'm more familiar with that. I never done an overload team and I don't want to first time it on someone's account in case I mess up. And then for the second team I'll run Ayaka, Sucrose, Singshu, and Jean. I feel like this is a good team here. Both teams will have sustain, both teams will have good enough supports and 1 DPS, so I think that's what I'll do. Let's head into the team creation. Alright, for the first team, we're gonna put Yilan alongside clorinde, Zhang Ling, and finally Bennett. You can almost never go wrong with national teams, so this is always gonna work out. And if I have to, I will switch out Yilan for Singshu and keep Yilan for Ayaka's team in case it's too weak. Anyways, that's team 1 done. Let's move on to team 2. Ayaka will have Singshu, Sucrose, and Jean. There we go. I think this team is perfect. If anything, I'll just switch out Singshu with Yilan in case I need more DPS on this team, because it is a weaker team than clorinde's for sure. Alright, before we start building anyone, let's check out each individual character's build so we see what we have to work with here. Let's go to clorinde. She's level 80. That's pretty good. That's as high as we can go at our adventure rank currently. 1.9k attack. That's so good. 40 to 243. Wow. You've got a really good build, huh? No electro damage bonus though. The crit rate is a little on the low side. I would really like more crit rate than crit damage here. And now I can see why you have so much crit damage. You have Chiori's weapon on her. That's actually really great. It increases normal attack damage by 16% and elemental skill damage by 24%. We don't even have an option to change this, so we're gonna have to use this one on her anyways. For her artifacts, she does have her set. Let's see what kind of pieces. You have a 5-piece for some reason. Should probably use an off-piece now. This flower is not even that great. Only 12% crit damage, so much defense. Okay, this feather is pretty great. Don't need to change anything here. Okay, the sands is actually pretty good too. 23% crit damage on an attack percentage. Okay, I don't know why this is not upgraded. How do you even have such good stats without this being upgraded? 1.9k attack? Holy. Alright, well this is probably gonna be the one we'll need to change. We're gonna probably look for a piece here with electro damage bonus. Could be an off piece, could be an on piece. We can use this artifact set on the strongbox anyway, so it should be fine. And for your circlet, you have a crit damage one with 9.7 crit rate. Okay. There's another one here that we can upgrade as well in case we get more crit rate. Alright, I see the problem here. We need more crit rate for sure. So I might try to get a better crit rate circlet and an electro damage goblet. If I cannot do that, then I'll just upgrade this attack percentage piece. Attack percentage is not that bad on clorinde. Of course, electro is better, but attack percentage can work. And if I do that, then I can just use an off piece with crit rate on her. We currently don't have any, but we will probably get some when we're farming artifacts. We're gonna spend so much resin on artifacts in this video. Okay, so far so good. She's C0 and her talents are pretty leveled. Okay. Her skill is level 7, but her burst is not leveled up at all. I'm definitely gonna need to level up her burst at least a little bit. Like just to level 4 or level 6 or something. It still does a lot of damage. And it gives you Bond of Life, which equals even more damage, so I'm probably gonna get that burst up to level 4 or level 6. We'll see. Alright, so far clorinde doesn't seem to need too much work, so that's a pretty good thing. Let's move on to Yelan. Only 17,000 HP, that's not really great. And she's definitely gonna need to be ascended here. We seem to already have the ascension materials, we just need to get some star conches, craft up some insignias, and craft these gems. Okay, that's not bad at all. For her weapon, she has sacrificial at R3. I don't think there's any other option here anyways. This is a really good weapon for her. It's unfortunate we can't really use this bow here. It's a 5-star ammo's bow, but no one can really use it in our teams. She does have just a bunch of random artifacts, but I don't really want this set. Ooh. Now if an E2 main sees this, he's gonna be so jealous. We've got a hydro damage here, but not that great. Has some HP into it, so it's fine. We're definitely gonna need to switch this set. This one is focused on normal and charge attacks, and I'm not gonna be really doing that with her. So we're gonna try to get her an emblem set most likely. She's C0, and her talents are okay-ish. I'm gonna try to maybe level them up to level 5. Possibly level 6 if we have some extra resources towards the end. Alright, so Yelan does need a little bit of work, but not too much either. This is pretty good so far. Let's move on to Zhengling here. She's only level 40. She's definitely gonna need a lot of work. Doesn't have any weapons she can use here. I'm most likely gonna have to farm for the catch here. I'm gonna have to fish for it. Or I could probably just use this. This is gonna do pretty well with this team because if enemies are affected by Hydro or Pyro, she does 20% more damage. And we have a lot of that going around in this team. I think I might leave that on her. We'll see. For artifacts, she just has a bunch of random stuff. We're probably also gonna get her an emblem set. She's C2 and she does not have any talent levels. Ooh, okay. That's definitely gonna need to change. Alright, Zhengling so far, she seems to need a lot of work. But that's okay when it comes to artifacts because I can farm her artifacts alongside Yelan's in the same domain. So it's gonna be pretty easy. Just one emblem set to build 2 characters so far. Alright, let's move on to Bennett. Only level 60. 210 energy recharge. That's really good. Definitely gonna need to ascend him also just one more time to get his extra talent. He has Sacrificial Sword. I could use Prototype for more base attack, but I think I'm gonna leave the Sacrificial for him. We'll see, depending on what the other characters have, we might switch it out. For his artifacts, he does have a 4-piece Noblesse. Does he have energy recharge? Yes, and it's even upgraded. That's all I care about when it comes to Bennett, really. Alright, please tell me he's at least C1. He is C2. Okay, let's go. The reason I want C1 on Bennett is because he usually has a restriction on his burst that he can only boost the character's attack percentage if they're above 70% health, which is kind of annoying, and at C1 it removes that restriction and it gives you an extra 20%. So that's pretty good. Now let's go to talents. He only has 1 level into his burst. We're probably gonna need to change that as well. Okay, so far it seems that Bennett and Zhengling will need the most work. Yelan will need just a little bit, and clorinde will barely need any kind of work. Alright, that's fine. We have a lot of resin, so this is doable. Alright, let's go check out the second team. Alright, Ayaka has really little attack.
A blade embraces its duty.
Okay, a lot of crit damage, but also really little crit rate. I assume because you run her freeze, which I'll probably run her freeze also anyways. She has Harbinger of Dawn. Okay. I mean, it can work. I'm gonna be running her with Jean anyways, so she's gonna be full HP most of the time. Although, would the fluid be better on her? Or could I craft her a weapon that's better? Hang on a minute. Let me go to Fontaine's blacksmith real quick. I think there might be a better weapon I can craft for her, and we have the billet anyway, so we don't really need to do much. We only need to farm the ores, so let me check if she has that. Yeah, there it is. Finale of the Deep. Gives double attack percentage, and when you use an elemental skill, attack gets increased by 12% for 15 seconds. And she also gets a bond of life, so once it's cleared, which will be easy with Jean's burst, she will get 150 attack, depending on how much bond of life there is, but I think that's gonna be a better weapon to use on her. Alright, so that's probably the weapon we're gonna get for Ayaka. It's probably gonna be better than this. Although this gives crit rate and crit damage, it's only a 3-star and I have to be above 90% HP for it to work. If I get hit pretty hard, I have to wait for Jean's burst, and that's not really optimal. Alright, now that her weapon is settled out, let's check her artifacts. Ooh, she barely has anything, huh? This is pretty good though. This is also alright, but it could be better. You know what, since we already have 2 of them, I think I'm gonna either go with 2-piece attack percentage, so I get 18% attack, similar to this set here in example. Or I could go for 2 pieces of the new Skirk artifact. That way I get another 15% cryo, so it would be in total 30% cryo damage bonus. We'll see what we'll farm. She's C0 and her talents are pretty okay-ish. I do want that burst leveled up though. I have to get it at least to level 5 as well, same as the others. Alright, so far Ayaka does need a lot of work, but it's work that doesn't include wasting resin, so it's mostly just farming for her weapon and stuff, so I can do that. That should be pretty easy. It's just gonna take a lot of time, so let's move on to Xingqiu. He's only level 60, will also have to be ascended to level 70. Doesn't have to be leveled up though. For his weapon, he has a dull blade. That's not very optimal. Oh, okay. It seems that I might have to take this from Bennett because Sacrificial is too good on Xingqiu. You know what? I'm just gonna take the prototype, give it to Bennett, and I'll take the Sacrificial for Xingqiu. I can't skip out on that. Xingqiu really needs a Sacrificial. Okay, his artifacts, he has nothing, but same as Zhengling and Yilan, he's only gonna need an emblem set, so it should be fine. So far, we're farming 3 characters with 1 emblem domain, so that's pretty good. Alright, he's C3, that's really good. I really like C3 because of these 3 levels on his burst. Does he have any talent levels? Nope. Only in normal attack and skill for some reason, but nothing in the burst. Which is the most important one. Alright, we're probably gonna need to get that burst up to level 8 or something. Maybe a little more, we'll see. Alright, so for Xingqiu does not need too much work, only a little bit of leveling up. And obviously artifacts, same as every other character. Let's move on to Sucrose. She's only at level 40. Again, gonna need to get her to level 70 for the extra talent. She has TDDS. Does she have Sacrificial by chance? Don't have any Sacrificials. We just have the Witsif. I'm not gonna use that on her. Can we at least get this TDDS to R5 by chance? Yes, we can. Okay, I'll take that. What this weapon does is it makes it when you switch from Sucrose into a character, that character you switch into gets an extra 48% attack at R5 at least. So I would pretty much go with Ayaka, attack a little bit, swirl it with Sucrose, and switch back into Ayaka, and then Ayaka's gonna have an extra 48% attack out of that. Only for 10 seconds though, but it should be enough to like kill an enemy or at least get it to half HP. When it comes to artifacts, she has nothing. We're probably gonna need to get her a 4-piece VV. We'll aim for energy recharge and elemental mastery, but if we can't get it, then it's fine. She's C0. Ooh, I was really hoping for C1. Okay, that's fine though. No Sacrificial and C0 is so bad. She only gets 1 skill guaranteed. That's fine though. It shouldn't be too bad. And she has no talent levels. I'm probably only gonna upgrade her burst a little bit here, so she doesn't need too much work. Alright. Now that we're pretty much done with Sucrose, what does Jean have? Again, only at level 40. Gonna need to ascend her to level 70. For her weapon, she has Skyrider. Wouldn't the flute be better? I think she just needs a bunch of attacks so she can heal more. Well, maybe the energy recharge is better because when she uses her burst, she gets an extra 21% attack. And maybe I can make this at R5. Now that's 24% attack. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave this on her then. This is probably better. I'll just need to upgrade it a little bit more. For artifacts, I'm probably just gonna get 2-piece attack percentage and another 2-piece attack percentage. Or I could use a noblesse set on her, so when she uses her burst, Ayaka gets an extra 20% attack, so I'm gonna get her a 4-piece noblesse. She's also C0 and no talent levels, which I will definitely need to change. I'm gonna need to get that burst at least to level 5 here. Okay, that's all the characters reviewed. Now that we know what to do, I am probably gonna start with the other team first. I'm gonna start with team 1. Since clorinde steam is more flexible when it comes to reactions and stuff, and it will be easier to clear domains and bosses with that. So, starting with team 1, obviously, let's start with clorinde. What does she need right now? Well, she's pretty much max level, because we can't really ascend her anymore. We need to be AR 50 to do that. And we're only at AR 45. We're just about to get AR 46, so we're not leveling her up anytime soon. For the weapon, I already said that I think she has the best option. I don't think anything else here will work better than 80 crit damage. Artifacts, I don't think I can change anything, or I don't even think I want to change anything. Everything here is pretty good. I just need a better electro damage piece. Or accurate jade circlet, and then I'll get an off piece here. And her talents, I'm just gonna need to get that burst up to at least level 4. So I think that's what I'm gonna start by doing. I'm gonna leave the artifacts at the complete end as usual. So what do we need for her burst? Do we have this today? This is today, okay. But I'm not gonna farm it yet. I'm gonna first go farm these pearls and see how far I can level it up right off the bat. Maybe we already have some books, I don't know. Let's go get some of these pearls. Alright, I think I finally got enough to level it up now. I'm just not sure if I have the books, so let's give this a try. Okay, we seem to have a few. We can go up to level 4 without any issues here. I could even craft those up and we could go all the way to level 5. I think I'm gonna do that. Her burst is really good when it comes to damage, it's worth it. And burst at level 5, let's go. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied with her talents now. The only thing she's gonna need is that circlet or a goblet if we get a better one. Alright, so that marks clorinde's done besides artifacts. That was pretty quick, thankfully, so we can already move on to Yelan. She is going to need to be ascended to level 70, so let's start with that. Already have the boss materials, okay. I'm just gonna need these crystals. I'm gonna need to farm Star Conscious, and I'm gonna craft Insignias. Okay, let's go get the Star Conscious first. Okay, I finally gathered enough, and this should be enough to get her ascended to 70. Let's go. I'm gonna hold on to leveling her up for now, because she's only gonna get a bit of HP, and I'd rather leave these books for characters that need them to be leveled up so they can even be ascended to 70. But at least now we have this talent here, so that's nice. But now that she's pretty much leveled up, let's check out her weapon. I think that's the best option on her. Don't really have anything else I can use anyway, so let's see if we can get this weapon to level 70 maybe. The more energy recharge, the better. I can definitely farm these mages. I can farm the slimes. Is this today? Yeah, it is. Okay. Dude, finally a domain that's actually in the day I'm doing the account. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go farm the mages and the slimes first, and then we're gonna do the domain. Are you actually kidding me? There's no way I just drowned to that. Okay, fair enough then. We go. I think that's enough now. Let me just get... Oh, I forgot that there's a weapon like that up here. It's only a 3-star, but that looks cool.
Easy money.
I'm also really close to getting AR 46. I should hit it really soon. Alright, I got most of the slimes and all of these leaves, so let's go do the domain now. We'll probably only do one run. Or wait, do we have any condensed? We don't have condensed. Maybe let me go craft my normal resin up into condensed first. And let's use that so we don't have to waste our fragiles already. Wait, do we even have the blueprint for it? Hang on, I need to go to Leeway for a second. I'm gonna go to Miss You. Oh my god, we don't have it yet. I'm gonna need to do some bounties and requests so I can get the blueprint for condensed here. Alright, let me start by doing that. Let's do the highest ones. Alright, let me get this chest here first, because I think this is gonna give me AR 46 already. Wait, where did that miniature go? I think this should level me up. Yeah, there we go, AR 46. Once I'm done with the bounties, I want to check if this actually means I'll get one more fragile resin or not. I mean, the more the better. Might as well pick up the dailies and that adventure rank reward. Let's see if we get an extra fragile. Oh, we get 2. Let's go. I love that. That's great. Alright, now let's go craft up the condensed resin. I've already finished the bounties. Oh wait, I need to learn the blueprint first. Wait, I never even got it. Hang on. There we go. Level 3 condensed resin. Let's go craft it up. Let's go here, learn that, and let's make all 5. Let's go. Alright, now we can do this domain. We'll probably just do 1 or 2 runs with the condense, just enough to get the weapon leveled up. I do want to do this domain solo though. I want to see if I can do that. Okay. I mean, clorinde is destroying them because of the bonus of the domain. We get extra 75% electro damage. Right, there we go. Let's use the condensed. Okay, that's a pretty good run. Let's do just 1 more, and I think we should have more than enough to level it up.
Quietly now. Game's up.
Bro, I'm not even gonna touch ayaka. I'm just gonna keep playing with clorinde. Alright, there we go. That was the last run. Let's get out of here. Now I should be able to get that weapon pretty high up, so let's start by leveling it up already. My goal is to just get it to level 70. That's my sweet spot for all the characters. There we go. Right, I need to craft these up and the slimes as well. Let's go do that first. And that should be enough to get it to 70. Let's go. Now we just gotta level it up. And Yelan's weapon is officially done. Let's go. Now her artifacts, like I said, I'm gonna leave artifacts of all the characters at the end. So I'm not gonna touch them for now. But I'm probably gonna get her a 4-piece emblem. And I'm most likely gonna leave this hydro damage here, because I don't see me having any other hydros. Wait, actually... Oh, I never saw this piece. I'm probably gonna use that instead if it rolls well. Okay, good thing I saw that. For her talents, they are pretty good. I would like some more though. Mostly into burst. I want 1 or 2 more levels into burst. At least 1 more level. Can I craft these? No, I'm gonna have to go farm them. Alright, let me go kill some Fatui. Alright, there we go. We have enough now, so let's get the burst up to level 5. Is this today? This is not today, so I'm not even gonna bother getting the burst to level 6. I think level 5 is good enough for now. Alright, so Yelan's level is fine. Her weapon is leveled up. Her talents are good. The only thing she needs now is artifacts, same thing as clorinde. So now that that's done, let me switch back to teams. Now that Yelan is also done, let's move on to Changling here. She's probably gonna need the most work on this account. Gonna need to level her up all the way to 70. Gonna need to farm for the catch or just use this weapon. But even if I use this weapon, I still have to level it up all the way to 70 or at least 60. I'll have to get her also an emblem set, so that's probably the easiest part. And I have to level up that burst at least to level 4 or 5. So yeah, she's gonna need some work. Well, I'll start by leveling her up. I'm gonna go gather these chilies. I'm gonna kill some slimes. And then we're gonna kill the Pyro Regismine at the end. Let's go get the chilies first.
Busted. If these items are unclaimed.
Okay, I believe I got enough slimes and chili now, so all we have to do is to kill that Regismine a few times. Alright, there we go. Gonna have to already start using our fragiles, so there we go. Let's use 4 of them. Right, that's 2. We need 14 in total, so 12 more to go. Alright, just 1 more time, and oh, that's a pretty good artifact. I'm gonna save that. Alright, just 1 more time and we should be done.
Busted.
There we go.
Take it easy.
And that should be 14 pieces now. Alright, let's ascend Jangling. Let's see how far we can go right off the bat here. That's level 50. And I can level it up. Okay. Oh wait, I need to craft some more gems. I forgot about that part. Alright, I should have enough now. Let's get her to level 60. Barely just enough to level her up. And now I just need to ascend her. Gotta craft up those slimes first though. And ascend it to level 70. Let's go. I don't need to level her up either. She's just gonna be ascended so we get the extra talent here. Alright, now that she's finally leveled up, let's see what kind of weapon we're gonna use here. I have 2 options. Either I get this at R2, like I refine it with the other weapon, or I get the catch. If I am going to use this weapon though, then I'm going to need to have energy recharge sands, because I'm gonna have very low energy recharge without the catch. So I think I'm just gonna do that. Let me put this weapon at R2. Gonna refine it, and now increase damage against opponents affected by Hydro or Pyro by 24%, which is pretty good because we have 3 Hydro and Pyro characters in this team, so it's pretty good. Alright, let's level it up as high as we can. Hopefully we can get it to level 70 here. Alright, this is not... oh, it is today. Okay, thank God. Let's go farm this a little bit more. Alright, let's go do a couple runs here. Probably only gonna use the 3 condensed that I have. I don't think I'm gonna use any fragile on this. Yeah, 3 condensed I feel like should be enough to get it to level 70. If not, then we'll just spend 1 fragile resin, and it should be enough then. Alright, let's do this. Oh, it's electro slimes. Hang on, I cannot do this one on my own. My biggest damage is clorinde. I cannot do anything without her. Ayaka is not really built yet to be able to do stuff on my own. I'm probably just gonna go do matching here with Yelan or something. Go Ayaka, go! 2000 damage. Oh my god. An entire burst didn't even kill it. Oh, and Jessica just one-shot it. I'm so useless, I'm just running around doing nothing. Oh no, this Ayaka is gonna need a lot of work. Oh, that burst did nothing. Anyways, let's just loot the domain. Alright, that's a pretty good drop. Let's do this a couple more times. Pretty sure this set Lali is doing more damage than my Ayaka, which is kind of embarrassing. Oh, that burst is going to Narnia. I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna sit down here and be pretty while my friend helps me with the domain. Let me just start the domain and I'm just gonna go sit in the corner and look pretty. Why are you coming towards me? Okay, no, I feel bad. I should at least use my Venom Burst so I can buff Chaska a little bit. There we go. That was the last run. Pretty good drop, I guess. Not the greatest. Alright, let's see if we can ascend and upgrade this weapon now to level 70. That's level 40. And level 50. Alright, I'm gonna need to craft some more mist. Let's go do that. I don't have any more of it though, so I'm probably gonna have to go farm some more to get the weapon to level to level 70. Alright, so that's level 60. And yeah, now I can craft these scrolls at least, but I am going to have to kill some more mages. Let's go do that. I want the weapon to be level 70. Okay, finally I have enough, so let's get that weapon all the way to level 70. And level 70 obtained, let's go. Now that her level is fine and her weapon is fine, and her artifact is gonna be the same as pretty much everyone else I'm building so far, she's just gonna need an extra emblem set. Let's move on to her talents, because she has nothing on any of them. I'm gonna probably focus on the burst. I could put 1 or maybe 2 into skill, we'll see. Burst is what I really care the most about now, so let's level that up. Time to go for some more slimes. Okay, I think I got enough to get it to level 4 now. Oh, there we go. I can get it to level 5 if I craft 1 more, hang on. And burst level 6. Sorry, level 5. Let's go. You know what? I can craft already 5 of these books. All I need is to get a bit more slimes and then I can get this burst to level 6. I think I'm gonna do that. The problem is I've already finished all the slimes on my world, so I'm probably gonna need to join co-op to get some more. Let's go do that. Hello, can I please kill some slimes in your world? Thank you. Alright, let's do this. I believe I have enough now. Yeah, I can craft 6 of them. Now we can get that burst to level 6. There we go. Max talent level for her level, so I like this a lot. Now that she's leveled up, her weapon is leveled up. Talents are really good. Only thing she needs is artifacts, which we will, same as every other character, just wait until we get emblem sets. Alright, now that Jingling is done, let's move on to Bennett here. Alright, he's also gonna need to be ascended to 70. What does he need? I can craft these ones. Gonna need to kill the Regisfine again, 8 times. Well, just to get 8 pieces. Okay, let me go get the Windwheel flowers first, and then we'll do the boss. Okay, I got enough out of everything, so now it's time to kill the Regisfine. Alright, there we go. Now we should have enough to ascend him to 70. Let's go here, ascend, and there we go. Alright, now that he's finally ascended to 70, let's check out his weapon. I don't think we had anything better we can use here. I want to keep the sacrificial on Singshu. Okay, that's fine. Let's ascend this weapon. Let's try to get some more base attack on it. Let's see how far we can go here right off the bat. We're slowly running out of Mora too. We're not gonna have too much soon. Gonna have to go back to farm it. I need to go craft some more stuff. Alright, that's level 60. Can we get a level 70 here? Oh, we don't even have these, and I don't want to spend more resin into it. I think we're gonna keep his weapon at level 60. That's fine for now. Only gonna be missing out on a bit more base attack, which is okay. For his artifacts, I don't think he really needs anything to change here. I mean, he's got it all. There's nothing I need to change here. Maybe just get him an HP or a healing bonus piece here, that's all. Not even necessary. His talents though, that does need to change. I have to level up that burst as high as I can, which means I need to go kill some more treasure hoarders, so let's go get those. Yeah, I think I have enough to get it to level 6 now. Let's go, that's level 4, level 5. Oh, never mind. I don't even have Mora. I have 5,800 Mora left. Oh no. Can only craft 2, but this is farmable today. Ah, whatever. Let's do it. I'm not gonna cheap out on Bennett's burst. It's so important. Alright, here we go. We're probably only gonna do this like 2 times maximum because we're gonna be using fragile resin. Let's get this done. Alright, here's the first run. Yeah, it's giving a lot of them, but it's giving golden ones. I don't need golden ones now. Okay, I have 6 of them, and craftable amount is 4. That's 10 in total. That's more than enough. I think I only needed 9. Oh yeah. Let me just go craft these. And Bennett's bird is at... Oh wait. I forgot about that. Let's go do some ley lines too while we're at it. We're gonna do the ley lines in Inazuma so we can actually get the hand guards. Because we're gonna need them for Ayaka and her talents, plus her weapon that we're gonna craft as well. They're all gonna need these hand guards, so let's hope we get the enemies we need here. Alright, let's do this. We have 62 fragiles now. We're probably gonna need so much in the future anyways. So I think I'm gonna spend 12 now. I'm gonna stop when we have 50 fragiles. So we're gonna be here a while. And there we go. That's the last fragile here. Now I have 50 left and a total of 2,186,000 more. Okay, now we can definitely get the Bennett first up, right? There we go. Level 6. Alright, now that Bennett is also leveled up, his weapon is good, his artifacts are even done, besides all his other team, and his talent levels are good now. This pretty much marks out Team 1 as done here. All I have to do is to farm artifacts for Clorinde, Yelan, Zhengling, and Bennett. Well, not really Bennett, mostly just Yelan and Zhengling. And then Team 1 is fully done. But before I move on with artifacts, let's go build Team 2. Let's see what they need. Alright, let's start with Ayaka first. She is... already level 80, so that's pretty good. Her stats are not looking so great though. Well, since she's leveled up, let's go check out her weapon. Here is where I'm gonna need to craft up the title shadow, so let me go check what I need to get it. It should be in the Fontaine Blacksmith. I'd like to buy a weapon and Finale of the Deep. I said title shadow by mistake because that's the weapon I used in my last video. Alright, so that's pretty easy. I just need 10 of these ores. Okay, I can get these. I only need 10 of each, so it should be done pretty quickly. Let's go get them. Right, I think I have enough to get the blueprint now, so let's buy that. Finale of the Deep. There we go. And now we go here and we learn it. There we go. And now we can make it, assuming we have a billet for it. Oh, we don't. Wait, can I switch this for a Midlander one using a Dream Solvent? Or is that not a thing? I think it was. Oh, it is, but we don't have any Dream Solvents. Oh no. Alright, so it seems that I can only get it out of this fountain here, up in Fontaine. If I can get this all the way to level 4, I can get a Midlander sword billet. I currently only have enough for level 2. And I mean, I'm gonna get an extra fragile resin, so I'm definitely gonna take that. Alright, let's claim those. Alright, I guess I need to just do some exploring now in Fontaine, just until I have enough to get it to level 4. I have 18 Hydro Sigils, I need 60 in total. So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go do some exploring here and there. Oh, there's a luxurious chest here, I want that. Right, do I get this chest now? Oh, okay, that was pretty easy. That's 4 Hydro Sigils right there. There's probably faster ways to get these sigils, but I've never been all that about exploring, to be honest. I've always been that one person that does Abyss for everyone in my friends list. And they would do some quests and exploring for me. Which worked out pretty well because exploring can be fun, but it's just too much for me and it takes up too much time. And Abyss can be difficult sometimes, especially for casual players. But hey, if you know a better way to get these sigils, please do let me know in the comments in case I will need to do it again in the future. Should probably switch to my stronger team while I'm farming this, huh? What do I need to do here? Can't hit them. Oh wait, I think I need that little ball-shaped thing up here. This block. Then I need to attack this. Is that all? Or do I need to do the other one too? Oh, there we go. Let me check if these remarkable chests even give
I shall treasure this
sigils.
good fortune.
Oh, they don't even give sigils. That was a waste of time. Okay, fair enough. Another luxurious chest, but that took a while to finish. Had to do an entire quest for that, but it's worth it. Oh, there's another exquisite one here. My, how many do I have already? I've got 34. I'm more than halfway through. And I'm gonna spend these hydroculize soon as I get 20. And that's gonna give me a lot more. 3 chests. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Alright, here's the shrine. Now that should be openable, and then I can get a free luxurious chest in there. There we go. That's 10 sigils. Do I have enough now? Oh, right on, right on point. 60. Okay. Let's get back into the fountain and offer those. And there we go. We got the Midlander billet, finally. Now we can go back to working on Ayaka. Alright, so to craft the weapon, I still need a lot of these crystals and iron chunks. Well, iron should be easy. This will take a little bit of time, but that's okay. I'm gonna quickly go farm these, and I'll be back here when I'm done. Okay, that felt like eternity, but I'm finally done. I have enough to finally craft that weapon. Where is it? Give it to me. Finale of the deep. Let's go. It's only gonna craft for a couple seconds, so we don't have to wait. That's pretty good. And claim. There we go. Now let's go put that on Ayaka. There it is. Doesn't even look that bad on her. That's kind of nice. Alright, here we go. Let's start by enhancing it. Okay, we're already missing resources. Is this today? Ooh. Alright, well, I'm gonna need to invite my friend for that, because I cannot do this on my own. I'm gonna join them with an account that has the returner benefits. That way all the domains are up, and I'm gonna farm this in their world. Alright, here we go. We're probably only gonna do this 3 runs, maybe 2. Definitely no more than 4 though. That should be more than enough to get a weapon to level 70 since we're spending fragile resin. Okay, first run already gave so many. You know, I'm gonna do this just one more time, and then we're gonna try leveling up the weapon already and see if it's enough then. Alright, that one even gave a gold one, but we're not gonna use golden ones anyways. Let's give this a try. Let's see if this is enough to get the weapon to level 70 here. If not, then we'll just do one more run. Alright, let's ascend it. That's level 40 easily. I'm really quickly running out of these weapon materials though. Let's hope it's enough by the end of this. Alright, that's level 50. And level 60. Yeah, we definitely have more than enough to do this. And exactly enough for level 70. Let's go. And level 70, completely leveled up. And now Ayaka finally has her weapon. Let's go. Now that she's a good level, she has a good weapon. I'm not gonna start working on her artifacts just yet. Obviously gonna leave her to the end like the other characters. Now let's go check out her talents. I wanted to level up that burst a little bit. Is this today? Well, doesn't matter if it's today or not. I can just do it in here. I'm probably gonna try to get that burst to level 5 just so it at least matches the other abilities, which should require just one run and it will be more than enough. I'm probably gonna go make some condensed resin because I have 120 up now. There we go. I probably should have done that before even spending on that weapon domain, but that's okay. Let's go do this domain just once and it should be enough then. Alright, we're gonna do this Ayaka talent domain just one time using condensed resin, and if it's not enough we'll do more. I'll upgrade it while we're in the domain so we don't have to wait. Alright, that's one run. And that's more than the books I even needed. Okay, let's go to Ayaka. Let's get her burst up once, and then... Oh wait, no. I didn't account for this being 6 pieces. I thought it's also going to be 4 for some reason. I was not thinking. Let's do this one more time. Alright, there we go. That was the last run for sure now. Alright, let's head back to Ayaka. Let's get the burst to level 6. Or sorry, level 5. And there we go. Now she's level 80. She's got a level 70 good weapon. Her talents are 5, 5, 5. Only thing she's missing now is the artifacts. So since we're doing that at the end, let's move on to the next character. Let's go to Singsho here. First thing we need to do, obviously, we need to get him to level 70. And then we'll move on to the rest. I can craft these Hilichurl masks. I need to go collect some silk flowers. Kill Oceanid probably 4 times or 3 times. And then I can craft this with what I get. Okay, let's go get the flowers first. Alright, I got enough of everything now. I just gotta kill Oceanid a couple of times. And then we should be able to get Xingqiu to level 70. At least ascend it to 70, not leveled up. I never really leveled them unless they're like a healer or something, or a character that's based off HP. Because when you level them, they don't really get that much attack, you know? They only get like 1000 HP, which is nice for HP scaling characters. But they only get like, I don't know, 20 or 50 attack or something when you level them up 10 times. Just not so great for attack scaling characters. Ascending them though, it could give crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, depending on the character. And obviously when you ascend them to 70, you get the extra talent levels, so always worth doing that, but not always worth leveling them up, unless you want to ascend them even further. Alright, we're gonna have to use at least 2 fragiles here. Hopefully that's all we'll have to use though. 3 pieces, okay, that's pretty good already. Alright, let's rerun this. Oh my god, clorinde can take care of these flying annoying things. Okay, clorinde would have been my savior back in the day. I used to main Ayaka and she was not able to take care of these guys. They were so annoying. Never understood this move too. It doesn't even deal damage to you if you like get hit by it. It just makes you have to swim back for 2 seconds. This boss definitely needs a rework. Oh, another 3-drop. Okay, we'll only need to do this one more time then and then we're done. Nice, we only had to use 2 fragiles instead of 3. That's always nice. I want to save up as many as I can for these artifacts, because we're gonna have to farm so many. Not only for the artifacts on its own, but for the strong box and for the artifact XP, which I have none of. It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be really expensive. So saving even 1 fragile will help. Oh wait, it does damage? I did not even know that. That's the first time in my life I ever get hit by that. I always thought it doesn't do damage. I thought she just runs in there and like drowns you. Or tries to at least. Well, that's a first. I wonder if she does damage around the entire platform when she does that, or just where she hits. Because I was in the center of it. Right, there we go. That was the last run. Now we got 8 pieces. All I need to do now is to go craft up these gems. And now we can get him ascended to 70. Let's go. Perfect. Right, now that he's also leveled up, let's go check out his weapon. He has sacrificial. There's no other better options for him here. And unfortunately, it's only going to be R1, but that's okay. It's still better than no sacrificial. Let's try to ascend this and level it up as well. I'm going to need this to be also at least level 70. Is this today? Yes, it is. Alright, let's do this. I don't think I have any more condensed, do I? Yeah, we're probably going to have to spend... Oh, we have 1 actually. I'll spend that 1 and probably 1 fragile, and it should be enough to get the weapon all the way up to level 70. Alright, let's do this. Oh, we got a golden one that we're probably just never gonna use. Okay, let's do 1 more run with the fragile resin, and I think that should be more than enough. Right, 1 fragile. Perfect. I didn't get the golden one, so I can use all of these. Let's go. And let's go to his weapon. Let's ascend that really quickly. Level it up. I'm like leveling up weapons for almost every character now. I'm definitely gonna run out of XP mats very soon. I'm gonna need to farm some ruin guards. Okay. Probably some of these sematrolls as well for later. Let's go kill the ruin guards first. You know, I've been thinking actually, should I switch out this weapon with Ayaka's? Because Ayaka's weapon is really good for clorinde because it gives more bond of life, which is obviously really nice, but then we're gonna miss out on 80% attack and, or sorry, 80% crit damage, and I'm pretty sure that 80% crit damage is more useful on clorinde than it will be on Ayaka. Never mind, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. It was just a thought. Oh look, we found a random chest on Mondstadt next to that one. I'll gladly take that. Alright, I think that was the last one. Let's already see if we can level it up. Oh yeah, we got it to 60 already. Probably gonna need to kill a few more though. That didn't seem like it was enough. Alright, let's level it up first. And then, yeah, we're gonna need to kill a few more. Can we craft these? Oh, just enough. I'm also gonna need to kill some sematrolls. Alright, let's go get him then. Okay, I think I have enough now. There we go. Level 70 weapon. Let's level it up. Gonna use the last bit of enhancement ores here probably. Holy. There we go. Level 70 weapon. Ascend it to level 70. Sing show. Artifacts. It's gonna be the same as the other 3 characters here. Also gonna go for an emblem set. And his talents. I'm probably gonna need to put a couple levels into that burst. I can already do that. Let's see how far we can go here. Okay, well, not very far. I need to craft some of these masks. Alright, can we get it one more level? You get it 2 more levels. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Level 8. That's really good. Oh my god, I like that. I like that a lot. You know what? Since we have sacrificial, I'm gonna put that one extra point into skill. It's gonna be useful eventually. I can craft 4 of those. You know what? I'm gonna get it all the way to level 4. We have sacrificial, so double skill is gonna be nice when we have it upgraded for some extra damage. There we go. Alright, now that Xingqiu is done, his weapon is done, talents are good, all he needs is artifacts, same as every other character. We're gonna move on to the next one, which was Sucrose. Okay, she's only level 40, I need to level her up all the way to 70, that's gonna take some time. Okay, I already have some wind wheels from when I farmed for Bennett, but I'm probably gonna need a bit more. And I'm going to need 14 of these, a bit more of these gems, and I already have enough nectars. Okay, let's start by farming the flowers, then we'll do the boss. And then we'll see if we have enough to get her to level 70. Alright, I think I've got enough of everything. I just gotta kill this now. One issue I'm already realizing with this team is we need a lot of energy recharge for that Bennett. The weapon is barely giving any. Alright, let's use up 3 fragiles here. And hopefully that's enough to get it all. Actually, we're probably gonna have to use at least 1 more. And if we keep getting 2 pieces, then we're probably gonna have to use two more even. Maybe 3. I am really close to AR-47 though. I'm probably gonna hit it while farming this boss soon. Oh, nice. We already got the AR-47. Got 3 pieces here. Once I'm done with the boss, I'll check if that means an extra 1 or 2 fragile resins here or not. Could be nice to have some more fragiles. Already ranked up twice while farming for this account. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna need to probably use another fragile here. We need to kill this 2 more times. But yeah, should be just 1 more fragile. Alright, 1 more fragile here. Alright, need to kill it just 1 more time and we should be done. And finally the last one, let's go. Right, let's see if we have enough to just send her and level her right off the bat. We're definitely not gonna have enough books though, I know that for sure. Yeah, we barely have any. Let's see how far we can go though. Already gotta craft the nectars, let's do that. Alright, level 60. And I'm not able to level her up all the way to 60, okay. I need to do at least 1 more like ley line. So I can get enough books to level her. Maybe I can get something out of here. No, that's just Mora. Got some artifact XP out of here actually. This is pretty nice. Let's check the adventure rank rewards. Those will definitely get books, right? Adventure rank. Yeah, 2 more fragiles and 15 books. And then a blessed piece as well. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. Can we level her up now? Oh my god, we can. Nice. We didn't have to spend anything on ley lines. Alright, I will need to kill some more flowers for these nectars. I can craft these and I'll need 15 more flowers. Okay. I am out of flowers in my world, so I'm probably gonna go and co-op to get those. Let's go kill the whopper flowers first. Let's get this nectars. Alright, now I should have enough. Let's get her all the way to level 70. Let's go. Well, not leveled up, only gonna ascend her, obviously. Alright, for her weapon, I don't think we had a sacrificial, did we? Nope, no sacrificial. We're gonna have to use that R5 TDTS, which works just fine. I don't have to do anything when it comes to this weapon now, I guess. Artifacts, we're probably gonna throw a VV set on her. We just got a couple of 4-star ones, so I might as well use them. There we go. We're gonna have to get the rest out of the strongbox. And for her talents, I think I'm only gonna level up her burst a little bit for the extra elemental damage bonus. But her skill doesn't really matter too much, and we don't have sacrificial or C1, so leveling it up is kind of pointless. Alright, let's see how far we can go here. Not very far. I need to craft up some more books. Let me do that. Alright, let's get this all the way to level 4. Alright, unfortunately, I'm so close. It's not even today. That's so unlucky. I could have just done 1 run and got it to level 5, but that's okay. Level 4 will do fine for now. Well, now that she's pretty much done as well. A little scuffed, but she is done. Besides artifacts, obviously. Let's move on to our last character, Jean. Obviously gonna need to ascend her as well. I'm gonna need to kill the animal cube again. Okay. Gonna need hilichurl masks and dandelion seeds. Okay. Alright, let me go do those and I will be back in just a second. And dude, I stopped recording while doing this because I was gonna do like a transition. And I was just spending pulls on the blue banner trying to get some star glitter so I can get the hilichurl masks because I was done with farming them. I finished pretty much all that I knew about. And I just got Mizuki out of nowhere. I might actually use this character now. Hang on a minute. I know I've already wasted a lot, but wouldn't Mizuki be better than Sucrose here? I mean, she definitely is, but I'd have to build her in 2 now. What does she need to be built? Can't even level her up. This is so bad, but I don't know if this is worth it even. Alright, I talked to the account owner and they said they're not really gonna play her because they don't like her playstyle anyway, so it would be better if I would just build Sucrose for them. Which is better for me anyways, because that's one less character I have to build. Anyways, back to what I was gonna do on Jean. I was gonna go here and then just buy some of the Stardust exchange, because I've been literally since the start of this account, I've been running around and killing Hilichurls all the time. It's been so bad. So I'm just gonna spend these to get as much as I can here, and yeah, hopefully it's enough to ascend her. Definitely not gonna be enough to level her though. Let's see. Yeah, let's go do some ley lines. Gonna do them in Mondstadt as well, so hopefully we get some Hilichurls. Alright, we'll just do one at a time to avoid wasting any resin, and we're just gonna keep leveling her up until we have enough to get her to level 70. Alright, that's level 50. Can I send her right away? Nope. I don't even have enough Hilichurl masks. Oh my god, this is so bad. The thing is, I'm gonna need to also get some for her burst talent here. Like, the books are okay. I could always ask my friend to help me with those, but the problem is these Hilichurl masks. They're so hard to get for some reason, because not every Hilichurl drops them. Alright, that's the last leyline I'll do for now. I'm just gonna go look for some Hilichurls. I'm gonna need to kill so many of them. What the hell is going on with my What? Clorinde just started tweaking, bro. That clorinde was literally me farming Hilichurls for like an entire hour. Alright, I think I finally have enough to get it to level 70 now. I will still probably have to get some more dandelions though. And possibly level up books? No? Okay, I don't need level up books. Okay, thank god I can craft just enough. I do not want to farm any more of those. I'll have to get 7 more dandelions and to kill the cube one more time. Gonna have to go co-op for dandelions though. I'm out of the ones in this world. Okay, finally, this should be enough now to get her to level 70. There we go. Holy, that took so much longer than it should have. Alright, now that she's finally leveled up, let's go check out her weapon. Alright, do we have enough stuff to level this? Is it at least today? It is today. Okay, let's go farm this a bit. Let me check how much resin we have. We've got 37. I guess I'll do it twice. Keep 35 for the artifacts then. I think that's the plan here. Let's do this. Alright, that run gave so many. I'm just gonna give it a try with what I have. I want to save up as much resin. I'm being really greedy here when it comes to resin. I want to use all of it on artifacts. Let's see how far we can go. Thank god this is the last weapon we have to level up, because we do not have the enhancement ores to do anymore. Alright, level 50. I can craft enough to get it to level 60. Let me do that. And I think I have 3 of the purple ones already, so I can straight up get it to level 70 here. Alright, let's send it to 60. Oh yeah, I just need to craft these and we're good. Awesome. Let me just do that. Alright, and that should be enough to get it to level 70. Let's go. I think we started with like 800 of these enhancement ores, and now we're ending up with like 40 left. That's so bad. Alright, now that she's leveled, her weapon is leveled up, I am not going to touch her talents because it requires me to get more Hilichurls. And I am not joking when I say I've been farming them for at least 2 hours now. I am not gonna spend more time doing that. Her talents can stay like this. I would have to go into co-op and kill them in someone's world, and it's gonna take so long with only 2 characters too. Well, with Jean being done, that marks out Team 2 as also fully done, which means there's only one thing left to do now: artifacts. But no, don't worry, it's not that bad actually, because both Yilan, Jiangling, and Xingqiu will use the same set, so that's 3 characters with 1 domain. Bennett is already built, so I don't need to do anything for him, so that's 4 characters done with 1 domain basically. And then I'll use the strongbox so I can get Sucrose's set. I'll get double 2-piece attack on Jean, so that's no set really, just 4 random artifacts. And for Ayaka, I'm also gonna use the strongbox. So 2 characters will use the strongbox, 2 characters are pretty much done or need random artifacts, and 4 characters will be done with 1 domain. Oh, and I almost forgot about Clorinde. She only needs like a better goblet or a crochet circlet, so she doesn't really need that much work. Alright, we're gonna start by farming the emblem domain. We'll try to build out all these 3 supports first, and then we're probably gonna use the strongbox to build up Ayaka. Then I'll put 4 random pieces on Sucrose and just 2 attack percentage pieces on Jean. And then for the last thing, I'll do just improvement for clorinde, because all she needs is improvement. She doesn't need like an entire set or something. Alright, without further ado, let's get to artifact farming. 36 fragile resin here. That's all we have. Hopefully it's enough. We're probably gonna need to spend some of it on Mora too though, because to level up artifacts you need to spend Mora, and I only have 1 million left. So I'm gonna try to leave at least 16 fragiles when I'm done with this. Hopefully I'll be done without wasting that many. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, time to waste all of our resin. Let's do this. Alright, first run, and... okay, crit rate circlet. I could leave that for someone. It doesn't have any substats. Energy recharge and attack percentage. Could be good for Zinc Show or something. Attack percentage and nothing. Okay, at least we got something. Not the best, but we don't need crit damage on all the supports. I'll take just some energy reach. Oh, that was the wrong button. I'll take just some energy recharge and attack percentage on like Xingqiu, even Jiangling. Okay, that's a good feather. I could use that on anyone. Yelan could use this pretty well too. Ooh, this could be a sick off piece for Yelan. HP with double crit. This could be an off piece as well. Oh my god, we're getting so many good pieces. Maybe not on the correct set, but still. Let's hope our luck continues. We're gonna need it. HP percentage, I mean... I'll keep it for now. It's the only one that I got and I could use it on Yelan. Defense and nothing. Okay. So far, every run we've locked at least one piece. This is going pretty well. Defense. Okay, that's a good piece. Energy recharge, crit rate, and HP percentage. That's probably gonna go on my Yelan. And double HP with crit rate. I could also use this on Yelan actually. A lot of potential pieces so far, but nothing. Oh. This is a 4-star with energy recharge. I'm gonna lock it just in case. If I don't get a better one later, then this could be used for either Xingqiu or Jiangling. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the best luck I've ever had doing Emblem Domain. This domain has always been cursed for me ever since I started like farming for Raiden back in the day. It would take me like 20 runs to get one of these pieces that I'm locking each run now. Alright. Another HP percentage with energy recharge. Okay, I'll keep that as well. Okay, this one is bad. This one doesn't have anything. Another HP, but I have that. Okay. This one wasn't the greatest, but it's okay. We'll keep going. Alright. HP again. Attack percentage. I can keep that for someone. Okay, not the greatest substats, but I'll take it. Well, we've officially cracked 6 fragile resin. We now only have 30 left. Let's do 10 more, and then we'll use the artifacts that we have. And then hopefully we won't need to farm too much more, because I'd like to keep some for Mora as well. And if I can, but I can't promise, I want to leave some of it for the owner as well. At least 5 of them or something, just so the owner isn't completely out of it. HP with nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, double HP and energy recharge, I could keep that. Oh, hydro damage bonus, okay. Well, if I don't get another one, this could go on either Yelan or Xingqiu, so... I'll take it. It's worth looking at the 4-star pieces even if you're farming for floor 11. A 4-star hydro damage piece is still better than no hydro damage piece. Okay. Nothing this run. A mental mastery, I don't really need that. Okay, that's some good crit damage on this piece. I'll keep it. Another piece that I could use on Yelan. Off piece though. Okay. There's some 4-star pieces here. Ah, just HP. Alright, let's move on. Got 2 HP off pieces that are so sick that I could use on Yelan. Ooh, attack percentage with double crit. Okay, that's a sick piece. Alright, I will take that. We got nothing else. Okay. Alright, that piece is so good. I don't know which one we'll use it yet, but I'm definitely gonna use an attack percentage piece with the double crit. Attack percentage, defense. I'm gonna keep it in case someone will use it in the future, but we're probably not gonna use that piece now. It's actually not the bad of an off piece. I'm gonna keep it. Alright, we do 5 more and then we'll use the pieces we have. No, completely nothing this run either. Okay, that's a good flower. I will keep it for later. Oh, so many 4-star pieces. Animal. Encho. I think I already have enough feathers. Attack percentage, attack percentage. Nah, I'm not gonna use these pieces. I'd like to leave as many of them for XP as well, because I will need so much artifact XP beyond belief. Alright, and nothing, nothing, and nothing. Okay. Let's keep going. 2 more runs and then we have 20 left. We'll use the pieces we have. We won't upgrade them yet. We won't upgrade them until we're completely done farming. But we'll just see what other pieces we need, because we might already be done with Emblem and we can start using the Strongbox. Alright, just one more run now. Geo damage. I guess I can keep it for someone, but we won't use it now either. HP. Alright, let's move on. One more run. Alright, that was the last run, and nothing, 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 and a whole lot of nothing. I'll keep the crit damage for later though. Oh wait, there's a pyro damage off piece. That's a jangling piece right there. Alright, let's go put the pieces we got on them now. Gonna start with the most important emblem user, which is Yilan, and then we'll move on to Shengling, and then for the last slot we're gonna use him. Alright, let's start with Yilan then. We won't need this flower anymore. We're going to set this to emblem. Alright, we have this piece with crit rate, ER, and HP percentage. That's really good. Compared to all the other pieces, this is probably the best one we can use on her, so I'm gonna take that. Alright, for her feather, we only have ones with energy recharge and crit damage. Well, actually, this... I want something with both crit, HP, and energy recharge, but I don't think I'm gonna find that. I have to pick in between. I think I'm gonna pick the HP with the crit rate, actually. Because I would like her to crit, that's for sure. But the energy recharge is fine since her weapon is ER anyways. So, should be okay. If anything though, because I'm not gonna be using energy recharge here. I'm gonna be using HP percent. So I might have to go back here and change it into energy recharge. We'll see. For now, let's move on to this. This is such an insane defense piece. I'm not getting rid of that. That's gonna stay. But I would like an HP piece with energy recharge, please. There we go. I'll take this one. Unfortunately, we don't have one with crit rate, so we'll just take this one with energy recharge for now. Hydro. We only got that 4-star piece, but we have already a piece here with HP and energy recharge and crit. So that's like a perfect piece for Yelan. Let's see if we can just get the circlet. Crit rate. We'll take this piece on her. No HP, but it has energy recharge. Alright, so we have a 4-piece plus an off piece now. Just got crit rate, HP, ER, HP, crit rate, and we could switch it out to energy recharge and HP, or energy recharge and crit. This one only has ER and HP. This one has all of it. This one only has energy recharge. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with Yelan's artifacts already. That's so good. I thought I'm gonna have to like pick between characters who I'm gonna put on who and stuff, but so far this is looking pretty good. Let's move on to the second most important emblem user. Let's go to Zhangling. No longer gonna need these pieces. Let's go to emblem. Alright, so currently all I have is an option between crit rate and attack percentage, or attack percentage and energy recharge. I think I'm gonna go for the crit rate here. Zhangling is a pretty heavy hitter, so I want her to crit a lot. What about the feather? Alright, this one looks pretty nice. I've only got these two pieces with ER and crit damage, so I'm gonna take one with the bigger rolls. Let's just put this on her. This is elemental mastery. We won't need that piece anymore. As much as I really want to get energy recharge on her here, I might not have an option for now at least. I might have to give her that attack percentage piece with double crit. If it rolls well, I'm gonna keep it. If it doesn't, then I'll probably try to get her an energy recharge piece with some better stats. We got a pyro piece here, didn't we? We didn't? Or was it a 4-star? Okay, it was a 4-star, yeah. We'll take this on her then. Alright, we don't have any more emblem pieces with crit rate, so that's gonna have to be our off piece. Do we have anything with crit rate we can use on someone? Oh, we don't have any crit rate circlets. Alright, we'll just unequip this so we know what we're missing. Right now we just need one off piece with crit rate. One off piece circlet with crit rate on Jiangling is all we need now. So that's pretty good. She's almost done too. Just missing one piece and possibly another one here with energy recharge, but we'll see. Okay, so Jiangling is finally done too. Let's move on to Xingqiu. He's not that important when it comes to pieces here, so let's just put on him what we have. I'm not really picky when it comes to him. I'll take the energy recharge and attack percentage here. I'll take the second piece to Jiangling. Pretty much the same, just lower rolls. Do we have energy recharge here somewhere? Because I did want this on him. Yeah, there we go. It's a 4-star piece, but I do want the ER on him. It's really important. Okay, he can keep this off piece Hydro. This is really good for him. Oh, but if I have this, then I'm gonna have to get him an emblem one. Unfortunately, I might have to use this Hydro damage piece here. At least you do the same thing as Jiangling. I just need an off-piece crit rate circlet, so I'd say I'm pretty much done with farming emblem for now. I mean, Yelan is completely done. Jiangling is only missing a circuit, which can be an off-piece from the Strongbox. Same exact thing here with Xingqiu. And then when it comes to Sucrose, Jean, and Clorinde and Ayaka, they can just have their own pieces from the strongbox. So I think it's time for us to hit the strongbox a little bit. Let's go do that. I think we'll start with the easiest ones that we don't have to spend too much on, which is Sucrose probably. Because I just want her to have a 4-piece VV. I literally don't care about the stats. At C0, she doesn't matter that much. I just want her burst to buff a little bit. And maybe just to pull the enemies nearby so I can have that attack percentage boost on Ayaka. So let's just try to get her 4-piece VV set. Even if we get defense, we'll use it on her anyways. Let's go here. Let's pick out a few. Make sure nothing is really good so I don't waste a good artifact. Alright, let's use 12 pieces for now. Oh, that's already a 4-piece. Oh! Isn't it crazy when I say I don't care about stats? I get like the best stats ever. Okay, maybe not anymore. HP percentage. Ugh. Defense. Okay, never mind. Maybe I did jinx myself. Anyways, let's go put these pieces onto her. We'll take this crazy feather. Maybe I'll upgrade only this piece, depending on the XP though, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to upgrade a lot. And we'll take this. Do we have an off-piece Animo somewhere? Oh, we have a 4-star piece, so we'll just take it. Okay. At least she has a 4-piece VV now. Not gonna bother upgrading it for now though. When it comes to Jean, I can already give her 2-piece Shiminawas now, and Fragment or Gladiators. I just need 2-piece attack of each set. See, like on Gladiator, we could just give her this piece with ER. This one has better stats actually. Let's give her this. And in here we can give her, do we have energy recharge with crit somewhere? We have energy recharge with attack percentage. I'll take that. Only HP percent here, so this might have to be an off piece. We have an attack percentage, but it's a 4-star on Gladiator. But at least we have 2-piece Glad now. We need 1 more piece from Shiminawas. This one has attack percentage and energy recharge, so I'll take it. And now we just need to, you know what, I might just leave this piece on her. I might even upgrade it, get it all the way to max so I can have more energy recharge on her. Right? Double 2-piece attack percentage. For now, I'm gonna leave her as is. We'll worry about upgrading supports artifacts after the DPSs first. Right, so now Sucrose is fully done. Bennett has been done from the start. Jean is also fully done. Xingqiu, Yelan, and Zhengling are pretty much done. It's just Zhengling and Xingqiu now that need a off-piece circlet that I'll get soon. I think for now, let's start building Ayaka. We're probably gonna run her freeze, so let's try to get her as many of these blizzard pieces as we can. Let's go in here. Let's pick blizzard, and we're gonna auto add this time. We're gonna use all the pieces that we have. Well, except the upgraded ones, of course, which is not so many, but it's enough for a little bit. Let's hope we get some good pieces here. Alright, 2 goblets, attack percentage. Ooh, attack percentage again. Okay, it's not the greatest, but it's a crit rate circlet. I will take that, because I actually need a lot of crit rate. Okay. Not really that great of flowers, huh? Elemental mastery defense. Alright, let's rerun this with these pieces we just got. Do I actually want to lock one of these? I might leave this attack percentage piece. Oh, we got a feather. That one doesn't look so bad. Hang on, let me use what we have on her. So right now I can switch out this feather for this one with crit rate and attack percentage. And this crit damage circlet 3-star one can be switched out with this one. Now we have a 4-piece. Obviously missing a lot of crit rate, but once I upgrade the circlet, we'll have 60 plus 40 when an enemy is frozen. So that will pretty much total to 100% crit rate. But we do have really little amount of attack percentage and crit damage though, so that's gonna be an issue. We'll need to upgrade our other pieces, and then it should look a little better. Do we not have any better cryo off piece here? Is this really our only cryo? Wow, okay, it is our only cryo. Okay. We never also got an electro piece here for clorinde yet, unfortunately. We only have a 4-star. I'm gonna lock it just in case. I'll still take this over an attack percentage here. Alright, let's start with Ayaka since she's the most cooked character so far. And we need to level her up. Let's go with her feather. Let's see how far we can upgrade it with our Moran current XP. Defense, just please don't roll onto it. Thank you. Please keep rolling into crit rate now. I need as much as I can get here. If anything, also go into attacker percentage, please. No, don't give me those defense rolls, please. I beg you. Ayaka's my most cooked character now. She can't go into defense. No. Okay, we got one more crit rate. I'll take this. This did not go as planned, but I will take what I have. Okay, now we gotta upgrade the crit rate circlet. Don't really care about the substats, let's just upgrade it. Oh, what? It got crit damage, I rolled into it twice? What are the chances of that happening? Dude, wow, okay. I was so sure we're just gonna get a bunch of defense and I would never see the light of crit damage. That's crazy. Okay, it kept rolling to defense at the end, but you know what? I'll take this. I was not expecting anything remotely close to that. Alright, so every piece she has now is upgraded, but I feel like she's gonna have too much crit rate now. 64 to 120. I think that's fine, actually. If anything, I would maybe switch out this flower for another one that has more crit damage than crit rate. I mean, we've got a couple pieces we could try. Let's just give it a shot. Let's go here. Nope. That one is not it. Let's give a shot to this one. The exact same rolls as the other piece. Wow. Okay. Alright, this is our last attempt here. Alright, this is our last... Oh my god, bro. It went so bad. Can we get crit damage? Nope. Okay. I'm not switching her flower then. Her flower is staying as is. Well then, I would like to say Ayaka is done here. 1.6k attack, 64 to 123. That 64 is like so much more than that. It's up to 40% extra if they're frozen and 20% if she just hits them. So normally it's 84 and it can be 104. Alright, so pretty much Ayaka is done now. Not that great of a build, but she is done. Now let's move on to clorinde. What can we do for clorinde now? It's just this piece, honestly. I feel like if I just use this electro piece, I'll be happier. I'm only just missing a lot of crit rate, which is the issue here. I have so much crit damage and so little crit rate. Problem is we don't really have that many crit rate pieces just lying around. We've only got 4-star ones and I'm not gonna use a 4-star circlet, no way. Alright, since she only needs just one piece upgraded, we'll leave her for now. Let's move on to the next most important one. Let's go upgrade Yilan's pieces. After Yilan, we'll do Zhengling, then probably Xingqiu, and then at the very end, we're just gonna try to improve. We're just gonna try to improve clorinde, and if we'll have some extra, we'll upgrade pieces for Sucrose and Jean as well. Alright, let's start with Yilan's Circlet, because that's the most guaranteed piece. We'll just don't really care what subsets I get here. I got some into energy recharge. That's really nice. Attack percentage doesn't really matter too much on her, but still better than defense. I'm gonna leave this Hydro on her. Alright, we'll upgrade this HP piece here. Also, don't care about substats. Although, that is pretty nice substats actually. HP and energy recharge. It's exactly what I need on her. Mental Mastery doesn't hurt as well. Okay. That went pretty alright. It didn't get any rolls into defense. Alright, I think I'm gonna do her flower first for the HP and then we'll do the feather at the end. Alright, let's upgrade this piece. This looks promising. If it goes into anything other than the attack percentage, or sorry, the flat attack, then we're good. Alright, that's good. Energy recharge. Crit rate is good. More crit rate is good. Okay, keep it going. HP percent. Okay. Oh my god, that's a sick piece for her. Okay, and of course it ends up with flat attack, but that's fine. 10 crit rate, 10% HP, 10% energy recharge. This piece has it all. Right, now I just need to upgrade the feather, so let's do that. Let's hope I have enough XP to do this. Okay, HP percent. More HP percent. I will never say no to that. More HP percent. Okay. Crit rate. Wow. More crit rate. Whoa. Now, is that not a perfect piece for Yilan right there? 20% HP, flat HP, and 11% crit rate. Oh my god. All her pieces have that like little golden thing on her. I mean, almost all of them. Let's see her stats now. 24,000 HP, 67 to 65 with 200 energy recharge. You know what? I'll take this. I want to level her up a bit more though. I can't. Oh, that's unlucky. I would have liked to level her up a bit so I can get more HP on her. But I'll take this for now. This is so much better than we had. I bet you she hits like a truck now. Gonna crit almost all her hits, hydro damage bonus. Alright, that's great. But the only problem now though is I don't have enough to level up Zhengling's pieces. I am already out of XP. So let's just go for the Pyro one. Let's use what we have. Try to get it as high as possible. Don't really care about substats, it's just a 4-star piece. And yeah, that's all. We're already completely out. Well, since now Ayaka is pretty much fully done, clorinde is only gonna need that one piece upgraded. Unless I get a better one, I'm just holding on to it for now. Jean doesn't really matter too much. Yilan is fully done. Sucrose also doesn't matter really much. Bennett is fully done. Zhengling is almost done. Which means I only have to finish out Zhengling, Xingqiu, and upgrade this piece here on clorinde, this electro damage goblet, and then I'm fully done with both teams. How much resin do I still have? I have 20 more still. I have so much. Let's go run this domain at least 10 more times here. Let's get a bunch of XP and let's hope for some better pieces that we can use. Let's do this like 10 more times. I'm probably gonna need to do another 5 on ley lines though, because I did run out of Mora too. I only have 26,000 left. So yeah, let's do this domain 10 times and then 5 times Mora, and then we'll try to leave 5 for the account owner. And I think there is where we're gonna call it. Alright, let's do this. Alright, here we go. Alright, first run. Nothing. Another off piece with attack percentage. This is not a bad piece, actually. And nothing. Anything here? Not really. Let's keep going. Nothing, 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 and nothing. Wow, okay. Crit rate off piece. I will keep that in case I use it on Xingqiu or something towards the end. And nothing else here, okay. I'm really low on crit rate circlets, so I'm gonna keep as many of them as I can, even if it's 4-star ones. Defense, Animo. Maybe I can use this on Sucrose, because she had a 4-star off piece. This is not that great. Alright, let's keep going. HP with double crit and double attack. What? Who could even use this? Animo again, nothing. Energy recharge. Okay, I am most likely going to use this on Jangling instead of the attack percentage piece. And then I can leave the attack percentage piece for Xingqiu instead. It says already got a lot of energy recharge compared to Jangling. Alright, that's really good. Defense. Oh, I was hoping it's crit rate. Oh, that's a good off piece. Well, we used 5 fragiles already. Let me go use the pieces I have and then we'll see if we'll come back here. We're first gonna go to Xingqiu and we're gonna give him that 4-star crit rate piece we got. Which means I could use any piece on him now. Probably gonna use this energy recharge I just got here. Oh no, sorry, I'm gonna use this attack percentage I just got here. Then he can keep this hydro damage with double crit that he had earlier. And then for Jiangling, gonna give her this 5-star energy recharge piece instead. We're still gonna need the crit rate circlet. Could be an off piece, but that's okay. But at least Xingqiu is now pretty much done. Jiangling is a little bit improved. She just still needs the circlet. Yilan doesn't really need anything here anymore. Alright, since we're just looking for an off piece now, like we don't really need any more emblem pieces. We got everything we want in Jiangling, we got everything we want in Yilan, we got everything we want on Xingqiu. Since I want to improve clorinde, I think I'm gonna do her domain instead. And then we'll use the strongbox to try to get that off piece here for Jiangling. And then we're pretty much fully done. Alright, let's go do clorinde's domain instead now. Because I'd like to improve her. We already have all we need when it comes to emblem. We don't need any more pieces. So let's just do this set here. So we try to improve our clorinde a little bit. Alright, here we go. Let's do this for 5 runs and then we'll do some more. Alright, first run. Completely the wrong set. Okay, I was not expecting that. Kinda had my hopes up there. Alright, let's keep going. Just 4 more runs. Alright, and completely the wrong set again. What is this? Not even a crit rate circlet? Come on. This domain is not giving me the same luck as emblem domain. I almost want to go back. Take me back to the emblem domain luck, please. Alright, 2 more runs after this. Again, the completely wrong set, bro. What is going on? I'm not even getting 4-star ones of this that I need. Oh my god, this is going really bad. Okay, just 1 more run after this. And again, bro. What is wrong with this domain? Crit damage fees. Wow. Holy, this domain is so bad. Does not want to give me even 1 5-star. It only gave me a feather and it had double defense. That's the only 5-star piece I got out of the set I need. Okay, that was the last run here. Whoa, we got 1 flower and then 2 pieces of the wrong set again, bro. I'm never touching this domain again in my entire life. Alright, let's go do some more ley lines now. I'm gonna use at least 5 fragiles and then I'm gonna leave the other 5 for the account owner. Unless I'll need them again, but hopefully I won't. Alright, that was the last time. Now we have only 5 fragile left and I'm gonna try to leave those for the account owner. So let's get back into artifacts. I'm gonna just level up that 1 electro piece I had for clorinde first. Don't even have a crit rate off piece to use on her. That's so sad. Alright, let's level it up. Let's just get as high as we can here. Hopefully we can get some into crit damage. Absolutely no rolls into crit damage. Wow, that's so sad. 1.5k attack. 36, so low little amount of crit rate to 250 crit damage. Ooh, that is a sad number to look at, but it's okay. Alright, so clorinde is done now. Yilan's done. Ayaka is done. I'm not gonna upgrade Jean or Sucrose. Xingqiu just needs some kind of upgrades. Bennett is done, and Jiangling also needs a little bit of upgrades here and there. Okay, but she also needs a circlet, so let's go hit the strongbox just a couple more times. Let's go here. We're gonna pick, since it's an off piece, we're just gonna use fragment. Hopefully we get something here for clorinde. Let's pick up 12 pieces and let's see what we get. Oh, attack percentage, come on. Defense, nothing. Wow, this is by far the unluckiest domain we've had to go through. HP, attack percentage again. HP, energy recharge. Wow, that's some crazy unluck, dude. Come on, please. That's all the pieces I have. Give me something. No, nothing. An okayish flower, I guess. Attack percentage, HP percentage. Wow. Let's use these pieces. Come on. Animal, why? Why you could have been Electro? Oh, this is so unlucky. Come on, one more try. For the love of God, please, please be crit rate. No, this is the third attack percentage piece I get. Alright. Let's just go on Jingling. Let's go on our Circlet. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to take a crit damage one, although we're probably not gonna have enough crit rate. I guess since we're not really gonna crit, because the little amount of crit rate, let's just go for like, I don't know, attack percentage or elemental mastery. Do we have any of that? Don't have a 5-star. We have a 5-star with attack percentage. Don't have any even 4 stars with elemental mastery, so we're just gonna take that attack percentage piece we had earlier. Right here. Let's upgrade her pyro damage at least. So that's the most important one. Now we'll go to Xingqiu. We'll upgrade his hydro damage piece. HP, really? Crit damage. More crit damage, okay. You know what? Since we don't have that much XP left and we got some crit damage, let's use the rest into his crit rate circlet. Just to get some more crit rate, hoping that we use that crit damage we just got. Alright, and that marks it done for all our XP here. Although these characters don't have enough, I just can't get any more artifact XP. I'd need more resin for that. I started this account and it didn't have a single bit of artifact XP into it. Alright, so clorinde is fully done now. Doesn't need any work into her anymore. I upgraded that piece. Yelan's done. Ayaka's done. Like I said, G and Sucrose not gonna touch their artifacts anyways. He could use a bit more, but I just can't. Bennett is done. Jangling could also use a bit more, but I can't. But that's 8 characters, which marks both teams as finally fully done. Which means one thing and one thing only. Let's go hit that abyss, baby. There we go, finally. Right, he stopped at floor 10 here, so that's where we're gonna start. What kind of enemies do we have? I'm probably gonna need Sucrose to be up so she can pull all these enemies together. Right, so let's put Ayaka's team and then Clorinde's. Okay, here we go. There is one thing though. I feel like it would be better if I put Yelan with Ayaka because Clorinde's team is already really strong. I'm only suffering with Ayaka's team because it's not as built. So I think I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna switch out Bennett with Jean. At least just for this domain here. Because, yeah, of course, these characters would do better with Clorinde, but that would mean Ayaka would be completely useless. Her team would probably not be able to clear out anything. So I think like this makes Ayaka a little bit stronger, able to do some things, and Clorinde is still strong enough to play with these two characters. Let's give that a try. If it doesn't work out, we'll go back to the original team. Anyways, let's get into it. Here we go. Yep, you guessed it. We're getting the bongo cat out. Get the elemental mastery and let's hit this. Hey, this is not bad at all. Look at them all dying. Ow, stop doing that. I'm trying to show people something. I won't lie, I feel like Yelan is kind of carrying this entire team on her own. I mean, Ayaka's not doing that much damage, but when it comes with Yelan, Bennett burst, and then the swirl, and then switching to Ayaka, then she starts doing some numbers. There we go. Let me try to get my bursts before I go, actually, so I have so much time to go anyways. And there we go. Alright, that was pretty quick. I like this. Now let's give this team a try. I want to see how this team does. Alright, I want to kill this little guy first so he stuns the enemy. There we go. Nearly one-shotting him. This is going really great. Can I get my bursts or did I already damage him too much? I think I can get my bursts still. Alright, he died before I was able to, but that's okay. This team is still doing pretty good. I might actually have a chance at this. Alright, elemental skill damage. Let's go again. I think it was a good idea to put Yelan here. Just carrying this team pretty hard. I'm gonna try to save up my bursts already. Get Bennett's burst. I'm not sure if that got it or not. Alright, second half. Let's kill the little minion first so we can kill her. Now let's try to gather our bursts back. And let's just kill her. There we go. Alright, let's move on to Chamber 3. That's the one he failed at. That's the one he didn't get 3 stars in yet. Let's get the crit rate. Alright, let's do this. Let's get him all the stars here. Alright. That's floor 1 done with really good timing. We're definitely gonna get this one. This is gonna be easy. Alright, we only gotta kill this one guy. That's not gonna be hard at all. Gonna dodge that. And with an extra 47 seconds left, we got floor 10 completely done. All the stars. Let's go. Alright, what do we have in floor 11 here? Probably Sucrose in the first team again. Yeah, we cannot put Ayaka in the second team, and we can't put Clorinde in the first team. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna be really bad though, because I'm gonna need a lot of DPS for this Mago Kenki. The first chamber is gonna be easy to get 3 stars because it's just a defense one. I could just keep resetting it if I fail. The second one is doable. It's gonna be close. But I don't know if I can get all the stars in the third one, to be honest. This one seems a little tough. We're gonna obviously try anyways, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but my hopes are up. Let's go. Let's just give this a try. Oh, here we go. Floor 11, baby. Give me that attack percentage. Let's do this. At least this time I was able to get Sucrose's burst ready. We get our burst here too, maybe? Mostly Jang Ling's because she doesn't have so much energy recharge. Alright, there we go. Let's just kill it now. Okay, first chamber, 3 stars. It did take a while, but it's mostly because I tried to keep my bursts because I'm greedy. Alright, chamber 2. That's where the first challenge really starts. Let's give this a try. Come on, baby, we got this. Alright, these guys are gone. That's good. Just not gonna use my bursts so I don't have to get them again. We'll just try to kill him without it. And hopefully not die in the process. You know what? I'm gonna use it. I'm too scared. Let's use at least Bennett so we're sure to not die here. Speaking of making sure of not dying. Okay, he's like 1 HP. No way I'm gonna die here, right? Then we try to get some bursts. Just gonna keep my distance. Only press skill. Oh, he died. Okay. Well, at least I got some of it. Alright, second half. Here we go. This one's a little tough because of the enemy after that guy. He's like really tanky and nearly one-shots. So it's gonna be a little problematic. Oh, I hate that guy so much. He does too much damage. He attacks so often too. He's like, he doesn't stop attacking. It's one attack after another after another. He doesn't stop. I have time, but still, gotta be really careful. If anything, I need to tank the hits with clorinde because she can just heal it back up with her skill. Alright, if I keep doing this, I think I have it in time. We still have 1 minute and 40 seconds. 2 stars! Floor 11 already, let's go! Or sorry, 3 stars in chamber 2. 1 more chamber. If we get 3 stars here, we actually do this. Oh my god. Just this one. Just this one more. Come on, please tell me we have enough damage to do this. Mago Kenki. I really do not like this guy. Especially with Ayaka because he always jumps away from her burst. Alright, is he gonna jump away? Nope. Alright, let's do her burst then. Alright, we got all the burst out, that's good. Gonna dodge this with Yelan's burst. Gonna wait on Bennett's burst actually, to see if he's gonna teleport again. Yep, there we go. No! Oh, I should have used it to dodge. Oh, I messed up. That's okay, let's do this again. This was actually pretty good timing. Let's do this one more time. Alright, there we go. Okay, I literally dodged that, okay. Alright, same thing again. This time it didn't count as a dodge, but that's fine. Let's get our bursts. We'll dodge this one with Bennett's burst. Yelan. Oh my god, I nearly did the same mistake again. Oh my god, I'm like sweating. Oh, I'm gonna tank this with her. I'm scared. Yep, I was not able to dodge it. Thank god I switched. Alright, just a bit more. Come on. Now just do the TP away so I can burst. Alright. Gonna dodge this with Ayaka's burst. Come on, die, 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 die. There we go. Okay, that was really good timing. Come on, we got this. That was exactly half the time. Okay, why is she not taking any damage? I don't know why. I thought we were gonna do a lot more damage than that. I don't know. I'm doing really little amount of damage compared to what I thought I would be doing. So it's not looking very promising for 3 stars. Alright, well, she's out. I'm gonna take care of that guy. Come on, we got this, we got this. Why is that one moving around so much? I don't know. I definitely don't have enough. There's still an enemy after that guy. If that was the last guy, I would have just reset it and maybe went for a better time, but I don't think we have enough DPS here. At least not with Zhengling and Xingqiu just not having enough artifact upgrades. Yeah, we just missed our window for 3 stars. Let's go for 2 stars at least. Alright, there she is. Only 40 seconds. Actually, 1 minute 40 seconds still. Yeah, we have this. Wanna kill her little minion so she takes a lot of damage. There we go. Alright, we still have an entire minute, so pretty much have this in the back. And 2 stars done in floor 11. Not as much as I hoped for, but it's still an improvement. I mean, he used to be stuck at floor 10, not being able to finish it. At least now we moved that to floor 11 instead. Here we go. I mean, I'm really sorry I was not able to do this. It's honestly mostly just a skill issue. But the artifact XP thing really did hurt us so badly. There was no artifact XP. I only have 5 fragile resins left, so it's a little hard to do this. But I believe once you level up those artifacts on Jiangling and Xingqiu, you can most definitely do this. You probably could even give it a try with the same teams and you would be able to do it. I'm just really bad at the game. I don't even know why you guys asked me to fix your accounts. I'm so bad at this. But we are not done yet. We still have to give the theater a try and see if we can do normal mode or not yet. We needed 12 characters, but I'm not sure if the ones I built are like within the seasons. Yeah, we only have 10. Wow, okay. Alright, then we're gonna have to only do easy mode, unfortunately. Gonna take all the characters we have. Well, actually, I'm just not gonna take Jean. Let's take one of the supports from the other friends. Probably just take this Risley here and should be strong enough to beat all of it. I don't think it matters whatever I pick here. So easy mode is really as it says. It's really easy. There's like almost nothing you have to do. Get this opponent. Like you can pretty much just use the trial characters and you'll get it done. Like let's go this, that, here. And just look how easy this is. Yeah, only just the trial characters and everything is just getting deleted off the map. Yeah, with more than half time left, we got this one done. Let's just get him. I don't think it matters who we pick here. Pick companion random, so we get this Risley out. Let's just pick the little enemies here. I will use Risley and just whatever characters. It really just doesn't matter. Yeah, they're just getting they're just getting deleted. Might as well use our clorinde a little bit. Make use of her here. There we go. Don't want to make it all about trial characters and the characters I stole from the friends. Let's just pick all the boosts we can get. I have nothing else to spend it on anyways. Alright, there we go. Let's just go kill this boss. It should be easy peasy. Just pick these characters and let's go for it. And just like that, theater is also done. At least this one we were able to do, but unfortunately we only managed to do easy mode because we just didn't have enough characters. Wait, did I just press reset instead of... Oh my god, bro. Hang on, let me redo this. The game just knew that what I did wasn't enough, so they had me do this again. There we go. Now we're finally done. Theater's completely done now. Let's press on next this time instead of restart. Only easy mode, unfortunately. I wasn't able to do normal mode because we didn't have enough characters. But unfortunately, that's all we could do. At least we get some primo gems out of this. 220. And the first time rewards as well, so that's an extra 400, I believe. Yeah, 400 and 2 more fragiles. So we're now leaving him with 7 fragile resin, not just 5. Alright everyone, that was pretty much everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I apologize to the owner and to you guys for not being able to finish the floor 11 here. I'm not really that skilled at the game. I don't really have any other way to say it. I'm just not good enough at the game. And if I'm gonna have an excuse, it's just because we didn't have enough XP materials for these two characters, Xingqiu and Jiangling. And to be completely honest, this abyss is completely tailored for Natlan characters and Skirk. But besides that, this account is done. I really wish I could do better, but I can't. I apologize. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload next. If you want your account to be featured into one of my videos completely free of charge, make sure to join my Discord and apply there. I'll leave the link in the description. I'm also running Welkin Moon giveaways there almost every week, and I'm currently running one, so you should go join that. That was everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.